All right, so a question I want to pose to you. How could you use videos to improve your students' learning? And I'm going to show you a couple of ways I think you can use them well. So,
I made a video of me going through a topic for the students. Their learning is going to be way better now immediately.
okay, so first thing I want to point out up front, videos done badly or used ineffectively can have a really damaging effect on your classroom in terms of damaging your relationship with the students and make them maybe think you're being a bit lazy just using videos instead of doing any work and those kind of things. So we need to be careful. But I want to show you a couple of scenarios where I think videos can be very useful. So, scenario one.
Oh, come on, I already know all this. So I wasn't paying attention. Can we just do that all again? I wasn't, what?
Okay, so extreme example maybe, but something that crops up fairly commonly in a classroom. After doing some work, maybe it's a test, maybe a piece of homework, whatever it is, students will be at very different points in their learning. So some will only have a couple of things that they need to improve and then they need to move on. Some students have a lot of parts to improve and we need to review those before they can move on. So meeting the needs of everyone in a classroom is a very difficult challenge to address. And I want to show you how I think a video could be used to do that. So here's a video I made of a recent test that the students did on momentum. And once the students had done the test and I'd marked it, I got them to go to the computer room, put some headphones on and sort of go through a review process as part of that. And so I tried to essentially make sure they were all working at different points depending on what they needed. So a question you should be thinking at this point, what on earth am I doing if the students are all sat there watching videos, kicking back, relaxing maybe? Actually, no. This is the other advantage of using videos is it gives me time to work one-on-one with students that I've identified need specific help. And that's the other kind of side advantage of using videos too. So what other problem can we fix or address anyway? A problem students, they get a grade and they don't focus on how to improve their work. They just look at the grade and make judgments from that, which is very annoying. So something I tried recently is, in fact, I got the students to use the videos to improve their work before I'd even marked it. So I got them to use a different color pen so I can see the improvements that they made, and they got some immediate ideas on how to improve. Okay, so what else do I use videos for? They're really nice for doing topic introductions, especially when you're defining new terminology, showing worked examples and writing notes, those kind of things. They can be very effective for that, allowing everyone to work through at their own pace. And so just some things to address at the end. You don't need any sort of special technology or devices to do this. All you need is a phone camera, OneDrive, and PowerPoint. That's all I've used to make this video. And the other thing I think to bear in mind to finish off, if you're going to make videos about concepts and examples and those kind of things, keep them under 10 minutes. That's sort of what I found is a good length of video. You need to think about how you're going to hold students accountable for watching them. That's very important. And the other thing to bear in mind is videos are great, but they're not a fix for all of the problems that you're going to have. They're just a useful tool to have in your armory when you're teaching. Okay, so that was very quick, but thank you very much for watching. Please do comment if you have any questions you'd like to ask.